Today, we're happy to announce this new package of initiatives, committing $200 million to expand effective programs and launch new ones that will enhance the holistic approach needed to combat New Jersey's opioid crisis. We're addressing the widespread toll that addiction is taking, not only on those with the addiction or use disorder, but just as importantly, on the families and the loved ones around them every day who suffer just as much as those who are going through the addiction themselves. We know this is an incredibly complex human problem that requires complex but coordinated and symmetrical efforts to deal with it. We cannot continue to do what we've been doing, those things that have not been successful. We need to replicate those things that are successful. The crisis is upon us, well upon us, and the people in this room know that. So do thousands of other families across the state. We can't say we're going to focus purely on the prevention and wipe our hands of those who are already lost in the carnage of addiction, people whose addiction is already impacting everyone around them. This is where many of these 25 new initiatives we're launching today come into play. These initiatives will build on the dozens of major programs we've already launched during my time as governor. And as with our past initiatives, we continue to acknowledge that there is no one silver bullet to address addiction. People need individualized treatment and then wraparound support services to help prevent them from succumbing to the deadly and costly throes of relapse. Indeed, addiction is a lifelong battle. It is a chronic disease, and we need to treat it as such. We always say we do not have a treatment bed problem in New Jersey. We have a relapse problem in New Jersey. And if we dealt with the relapse problem, we would not nearly have a treatment bed problem that we have today. In any given treatment center, you have people who are in treatment programs for the second, third, or fourth time. That can be fixed. Recovery from this disease is difficult, and it requires a great deal of support. Today, we're recognizing that and are working to bridge the gaps that we've identified over the years that we've been looking at this problem. From my office, I have a bird's eye view of how state departments have been involved in dealing with this crisis. And from that position and years-long relationships that I've built with many organizations involved in this fight, with their advocates and their families who are both directly involved with this issue and impacted by the crisis, I know how they can best implement programs for all people, regardless of age, race, ethnicity, geographic location, or socioeconomic status. None of those things matter. This is a non-discriminatory disease. They'll take anybody they can. At the core of this new package of initiatives is the mobilization of resources of a number of state agencies and departments. In human terms, that means we'll be saving more lives and reaching more people than we reach today.